Moving forward, our final presentation is British Muslim TV. Now, they are an online platform, basically. They are a satellite TV station that's been operating for quite a while now. We're able to garner £5 million for charity via the network alone. Now, British Muslim TV boasts the largest Muslim multimedia library of content. And this is definitely something quite profound. So ladies and gentlemen, to speak to us more about their future expansion plans, please help me welcome Dr. Bilal Hassam, who'll be addressing us with British Muslim TV. Over to you.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum. You got to do better than that, guys. Assalamu alaikum. It's a little bit better. You can pay attention to me. Even the guys in the stalls, you can listen. I won't bite you. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Bilal. And I want to introduce to you one of the most amazing projects that I've ever been involved with, British Muslim TV. British Muslim TV, well, firstly, before, in the next 5-6 minutes, what I'm going to do is introduce the channel and tell you about our next expansion plan and what we hope to do with the TV channel. I hope to blow your minds a little bit, inshallah. That's in a non-dodgy way. And hopefully attract millions of pounds of investment for all of you wealthy folks out there. So British Muslim TV is a brand new, fresh TV channel that broadcasts on the international Sky platform as well as live streaming online. We've been running now for approximately 20 months, and we have over 50 shows that are either broadcasting or in pre-production. So we have a nice expansion of diversity of TV shows, so lots of different genres. History, chat shows, reality TV, documentaries, music, faith, politics, and we have a nice video for you here. You can put the volume up. Did you get the volume up?
Assalamu alaikum, this is Sami Yusuf and you're watching British Muslim TV.
So we cover education, lifestyle, entertainment, and everything in between.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Sakina Pilgrim. I'm a poet and you're watching Creative Soul Sessions.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that, and that's just a little taste of some of the TV shows that we've been broadcasting for the past 18 months. Now, I just want to get, although that's really entertaining and uplifting and hopefully, engaged you a little bit, I want to share with you a little bit about the vision behind the thinking of the TV channel. There's a paper written by an American Muslim scholar, Dr. Omar Abdullah, some of you may be familiar with it, and he writes about Islam and the cultural imperative. And he says that Islam is like a crystal clear flowing river. Islam is like a river. Its waters are sweet and pure, but have no color of their own. Instead, it takes on the color of the bedrock it flows above. So in Africa, Islam looks African. In China, Islam looks Chinese. And we see across the world a beautiful a mix of cultural expressions of Islam. So, with ladies' fashion, for example, you can see Pakistan and Palestine and Turkey and Indonesia. And all of these different countries, Islam is authentically expressed in its own way. Likewise, we have Islamic architecture, which takes on loads of different shapes and sizes and colors, and it reflects the beauty and tapestry of Islam and our 1400-year legacy. So what about our stories? Ever since human beings have been able to, they were telling stories. When you go back to caveman, he's drawing on the walls because he's telling his story. So the question is, what about the Muslim story or Muslim stories? Who are telling the Muslim stories? Well, this is a sort of picture. When we think about Muslim stories, when we look in the media, in the news, we have all these terrible images about Islam. So everyone is talking about Muslims except Muslims. Our story is written by other people and told to us, and not for us and not by us. So, you know, how many times in Hollywood movies the Muslim character is the dodgy terrorist, right? Or, you know, in the news, the stories are always negative. A Muslim woman with hijab, it's like a negative story, it's bad press, right? So it's so important, and this is why we're so passionate. And mashallah, we've had some brilliant presentations earlier along the day where Muslims are taking control of our narrative and telling our own story. So our tagline at British Muslim TV is that we're confidently Muslim, comfortably British, and we're contributing globally. We're telling our stories, telling them authentically, but telling them for everybody. So these numbers are a little bit dated, but alhamdulillah, mashallah, in the year and a half we've been operating now, we've developed, our Facebook reach is over 250,000. And we have one of the biggest email databases possibly in Europe or even the world of young professional Muslims. So we have a very, very wide social media reach. We've also just launched a video on demand service. So for those of you around the world, you can log on to our website, britishmuslim.tv, and you can access the largest library of Muslim-produced, faith-inspired multimedia content. So we have over 2,500 hours of unique content spanning all these different TV genres. But now we want to move forward. Alhamdulillah, like when I joined the team, there was 3 people and we had a small office and a big idea. And now we have over 20 staff and we're producing, you know, hundreds of hours of beautiful content. We have producers, editors, filming around the world. One of our cameramen filming right now for the show. So what we want to do is expand and offer our content globally online for free and change the model of the business from one which is attracting sponsorship and traditional broadcasting to one that can offer all our content online and attract sponsors. So what we want to do is have, you know how you have BBC iPlayer, you have Channel 4 On Demand, ITV, likewise with global channels, you can access content online for free. So in order to do that, we want to attract more sponsorship, we want to attract investment, we want to attract partners. So what we're looking for is, I think my time's running short, so I'll skip past that. But essentially, we want to move our content online for free, and to do that, we're seeking up to £500,000 worth of investment. Investment, sponsorship, contributions in kind, however you'd like to support us. We want to ramp up our production, so currently we're producing at about £150,000 a year of production content, and we want to triple that in the next few years. Alhamdulillah, we've had hundreds of thousands of hits. What I want you to do is to support us. Inshallah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna achieve it. We have no doubt, and we want to invite you to be part of that journey. And we welcome your prayers, we welcome your ideas, we welcome your thoughts. If you have investment, we're welcome to talk about that. If you are an advertiser, if you are looking to syndicate our content, if you know TV channels anywhere around the world who would like to buy our content or share our content, we can talk about that. And you can also subscribe. So you can check us out, www.britishmuslim.tv, and just search for British Muslim TV, and you can find us online. So that's it, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
It's time for questions. I'm sure after seeing such an entertaining presentation, you have some questions for the good doctor. Yes, Shabazz.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
How do you overcome the challenge of networks such as Netflix and HBO, which produce mass TV series which are loved by millions of individuals across the world, and then they go to British Muslim TV or any other Islamic TV channel and they watch TV series which may have not had such a large budget that has been plunged into the TV series, and therefore there's a disparity between the experience that a Muslim receives when watching Netflix compared to British Muslim TV. How do you overcome those challenges?
Thank you for your question. So I'll respond in two ways. Firstly, I hope in the video that you saw, you can see that we try to embody a high production value. So it's not cheaply done, right? You can see the animation, the graphics, the production values are very high to begin with. Secondly, we don't produce something that Netflix is going to produce. We're not going to compete with Netflix because we don't have the time, budget, expertise, right? We're going to do stuff, and one of the questions before we make a TV show, we say, is someone else going to make this? And can that person make it better than us? Because if they can make it better than us, then bismillah, let them do it. So we're producing content that other people won't produce. So no one is going to produce a show called Asta Alim. You're not going to see Asta Alim on Netflix. You're not going to see, Chai Time, a Muslim women's chat show. So in one sense, we can see ourselves as a narrowcaster. In that sense, we're producing content for the Muslim audience, which you won't see on those other platforms. So as much as we'd love to produce a nice action thriller drama, it's not our industry, and we're very sure to stay within our lanes. Does that make sense?
Doctor, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you had any feedback from non-Muslims watching your content?
So, good question. We have had, alhamdulillah, 2 people become Muslim, non-Muslims take the Shahada after watching our channel. And we didn't even intend that. Our content is made by Muslims for Muslims, but we're very careful that we are open and inclusive. So even in the Friday khutbah, in the Jum'ah episode, we make sure that any word in Arabic is translated into English. So if the khatib, he says, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he'll say, so the Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, peace and blessings upon him. So in that way, we're just inclusive and we're just very careful that everyone's welcome. More than that, what draws us apart from other Muslim broadcasters is that we are expressly non-sectarian. We make a very intentional mission to engage Sunni, Shia, young, old, Sufi, Salafi, whatever mix of Islam, we welcome them all. And because we're very confident in our Islam, we're open to welcoming others. Yeah. Any other questions, concerns, complaints?
Are there any other questions? If not, thank you very much, Doctor, for your presentation. And if you have any questions, you may address them to Doctor off stage. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. You can clap, yeah, it's okay.